Oh man, I am going to be completely 100% honest with you. When I brought the show to Boise, I was expecting a problem like this. I was a little bit, but thank you for filling that. Are you guys ready for your next comic? Huh? You guys ready for your next comic to go through some more of these problems? Wow. This is going to be fun. Your next comic coming up, she is known as the comedy mom of Boise, and a lot of the comics in the area told me, well, if she's the comedy mom, somebody should call CPS. So, give it up for Tanya Cope, everybody.
If you motherfuckers are coming here with legit problems, you got problems that you didn't write down, you might want to consider therapy right out the gate. I'm just gonna say. Oh, is this my question right off the bat? I'm starting a new job in gynecology, and I've never seen a vagina before.
Well, it's gonna be a shock, let me tell you right now.
You been to Arby's? You've been to Arby's. If it's a bad, you put extra sauce on that sandwich. Put some extra sauce on that sandwich, and then just pry it apart. Just pry it apart, and just start digging around, and just start working, and and it'll be a good test run. And how you never seen it? But do you not have a fucking phone? Let me suggest Pornhub, or if you're really saucy, Brazzers. They gone free now. That used to be my traditional birthday gift. Everybody would pool together and get me my yearly Brazzers subscription. I'm a porn aficionado. It's really shocking to a lot of people. During the lockdown, I had some little girlfriends that started getting into their porn, and they're like, "Hey, you got that one tall, skinny guy with all the tattoos," and I was like, "Owen Gray," and they're like, "You know his name?"
Of course I do!
I respect his work. He's an artist. He is an artist. My God. Brother can sling some fucking dick, let me tell you. Little sisters, later tonight, when you're doing that going to sleep two-finger tango, let me recommend Owen Gray. He's a little bit aggressive for my personal usage. I wouldn't like my tuna tug to go to that particular pound town. It's just a little bit much, but visually very stunning. Let's face it, porn is like a fantasy. You don't think that hobbits really went to Isengard. None of us really want to do that. Next, taxes.
Taxes? It happened.
What is the old saying? Death and taxes? You're going to have to do both of them at some point. You can dodge it for a while, but they will find you. They will find you. It makes me. This is like one of the questions. I have a friend that got all bent out of shape back in the day when they started requiring photo ID, and he's like, "I don't want the government to have my picture." They know your address and your social security number. You think the picture is going to change things up a little bit? No, not at all. And whatever. Next. Oh. I'm going to take my shoes off for this one. I'm going to take my shoes off. All right. I am 51 and I had children late. And I am currently living with a teenage daughter. You know what that fucking means?
Chaos!
We're all both on, I'm about to start menopause, she's in puberty, there's a lot of door slamming and yelling and whatever, and we had to make a rule that you could cry for no reason at all. You just had to declare it ahead of time.
It's cry hour! I'm just gonna go in the bathroom.
Okay, I'll go and get some ice cream and we'll sit on the couch and just sob and make snot rockets and whatever. Teenagers are like, ugh. And I have a son too, an adult now. Boys, when they're teenagers, that was rough. That was rough because I was divorced, and he's like, I'm the man of the house now, and I was like, fuck you are.
You pay any goddamn bill in this house?
And he forgot who his mama was. Don't let the way I appear right now fool you. I've been into martial arts since I was 14 years old. So if you think you're the fucking man of the house, go in the backyard. We're gonna wrestle this out. I was like, best 3 out of 5. I had him in 3 downs in 5 minutes. He was like, best 5 out of 7, because he started getting into it. And then it was best 7 out of 9. I was like, at this point, son, you're not just failing at wrestling, you're failing at fucking math. You are not going to catch up on this game. But once again, who's the man of the house? He's like, well, he's a very sweet young man. He's a very sweet young man. Should I take another? Yeah, I'll do one more time. My son says the same thing. Hopefully she lives out of state. Is this the same person that's never been kissed before? We could solve multiple problems all at once here. Like, tell your mom to move.
When your mother's in town?
What did you do for jacking off when you were a teenager? Did you just like go on a road trip? Because I lived with a teenage boy, and well, you don't even have to be a teenager. As soon as they can reach, they're just like all over it. So you can't, when you're, okay. Have you considered drugs? I mean, there's Cialis and Viagra, but there's also like booze, forget your mom is there, I can't get an erection. I just can't even process this. You can't get an erection when your mother is in town. In town. I can understand in the house. I can especially understand in the same room. Even though we got the cousin fuckers out there somewhere. Maybe this is your thing. I don't know, but in town? I'm assuming she's visiting and staying in your house. Is anybody going to fess up to this bullshit? Because I think I feel like I need more details. Was she in your goddamn house? Is she in your goddamn house?
She visits, and it's just like back of your mind, you're like, she's coming to town. There's no way I can do anything without her.
Okay, the way you say mama's coming down, you know you're not the one making her come, right? So that might be what you need to do to solve the boner problem. Is don't think about your mama's pussy. Because that would drive me right up too. Just don't study gynecology on your mom. That's what you do. You just don't think about mama's pussy. That would help a lot. Maybe just think more about. I'm assuming you look like you might be orientated towards pussy. I don't know. Yeah. Okay. Because if you were into dick, I'd be like, this really makes no fucking sense. Because son, you are having an identity crisis. If you're into men and your mama's in town, you can't get a boner. Don't think about your mom. What? Okay, and you must not be into this woman very much. If you're with the woman and you're thinking about your mama,
Date somebody else!
if she reminds you of your mama, this is not the one you want to be with. Maybe you need a dirty girl, a good crazy dirty girl that's just going to take charge and force that boner along. Somebody's just going to rip off your pants and throw you down and go, it's party time! You won't think about your mama at all, I promise you. Woo, this was not what I expected, I'm telling you. But it was in the best possible way. I'm going to put my shoes back on and leave you poor people in peace. I just feel like I've given you a beating. My name is Tanya Cope, but my friends have shortened that taco. Every night, man.
Give it up for Tanya Cope, everybody. Tanya Cope.